Hi, ito kami kining safari, African lion safari. Pick up point ka rin, no? Pick up point ka rin. Mga bossing, nandito kami ngayon sa African lion safari sa may Hamilton. Lion safari. Gaano kalaki, sobrang laki. Sobrang laki. Sobrang laki. Sobrang laki talaga, oh. Sobrang laki ng katawan. African lion safari. Pwede pa lang itong target niya. Subukan lang ito na. Dali, wala yung makapit ng oras. Wala piyam. Wala makapit ng oras. Dito yung gate 1, doon yung gate 1. Yun. Saan kami pipick up. Papasok na kami papunta sa gate 1 para hintayin namin yung bus 10 o'clock. Punta na kami sa gate 10. Gate 10, gate 1. Are you excited?
I'm excited as a child.
Gate 1, Safari Tour Bus boarding. Kini kami. Boss is here in the house. What time is
Where are you going? Wrong way.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock? So pilang pang minutes?
Ano na lang? Almost 8 minutes.
8 minutes. 8 minutes na bago kami
Pick up.
So we are now entering the bus.
Табичка, ты на автобусе?
Yep, you can now. Yeah.
City card.
Nakasakay na kami sa bus. In a while mag-start na yung tour, safari tour. Pero lili na kayong liliyawang ating pagkatay masagbang layon.
Alright, folks. And welcome to African Lion Safari. My name is Cameron. I'm going to be your tour guide as we travel around the park. First, you guys can just kind of stick to your seats. That would be lovely. There's going to be animals on both sides, I assure you. Now you see as we're coming up to our at a time, that prevents any animals from inside of the park getting out as we are trying to get into the park. You also notice our very friendly signs here on the gates that say trespassers will be eaten. Yes, this is our very friendly reminder that all the animals here at African Lion Safari are indeed wild. Therefore, you cannot let their gentle looks fool you, folks. So African Lion Safari was founded in 1969 by Colonel G.D. Daly. This is our 55th summer, and we're so happy to have it with you guys.
Welcome
Now,
to Jurassic
the first
Park.
reserve we are going to be entering is the Nairobi
Welcome to Jurassic
Sanctuary.
Park.
And here we have our llamas from South America, as well as our Watusi cattle from Central and Northern Africa. And you can see them there. side, these guys are a South American relative of the camel. You'll notice they do not have any hump. Instead, they have that shaggy coat that helps them in those alpine climates. Now there's only around 7,000 of these guys left in the wild today. But around 40 have only been born here at the park. Yes. These guys will have a litter of cubs between 1 and 6. They're actually born blind, but they'll be able to see within just a few days. And they're marked with a set of dark spots called rosettes. These
lalaki pero anak niya pa. Pero ito yung king lion.
There's a better view of our male lion. Now around 140 lions have been born here at the park.
They don't look like the ones in the zoo.
No. Those don't look like the
Lapit mo pa.
Born, they're said to be completely white. They almost look like polar bear cubs. But as they get older, they kind of darken into this cream color that you see here, also known as blonde.
Oh my gosh. Смотри, София, переходит дорогу.
Now, lions get their name from all the lying around that they do because these guys are generally lazy animals. They can sleep up to 15 to 20 hours a day, and they're mainly active in the very early morning or late evenings. That is when they go out for their hunt. Bed, and they will actually head on in.
Ito yung boundary ng
We are now entering the Wanky Bushland Trail. This is where we have our savanna baboons. Now you'll see this dirt road that runs in front of me to the left-hand side. That is called the Monkey Jungle Bypass Road. That's for people who do not want to travel through this reserve because you do so. Oh, now folks, you got a very rare sighting here today. These guys are usually unseen because they're very timid creatures. They love to hide in the forest. And they're very well camouflaged. So this is the African forest antelope known as the bongo. He has 10 to 15 white stripes on each side of his body, though rarely they are.
Смотри, ищи красные попы. Сейчас будут тебя на той стороне.
Coming up on our left-hand side, we have our savanna baboons.
София, иди сюда. С этой стороны, смотри. So cute!
wow, baboon. Ano pakita mo yan?
Females in the troop will actually inherit the ranges from their mother, whereas males ranking is always open to challenge. Lower ranking cannot eat before a higher ranking, or else he will be punished. And as you can see, they are very good jumpers and climbers.
Там моя бэкдра. А где бебечка? Бебечка, вот!
Not only does this remove dirt, ticks, and but it actually also the smartest of animals around. Their brain is actually smaller in size than just one of their eyeballs. These guys here to our right-hand side are called the eland. They're the largest of Africa's antelope. Both the females and the males have those slender horns that kind of twist near the base of their skull. These guys can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. Coming up on our right-hand side, we have our very rare white rhinos. These guys, as you can see, are not actually white in color. They're more like a stale gray. And that's because their name comes from an Afrikaans word meaning wide or square-lipped. Which is what they have because these guys are essentially grazing animals. These guys can weigh in at a whopping 5,550 pounds. They also all possess two horns, one large one in the front, one small one in the back. This horn is made up of pure keratin, which is the same protein that makes up your fingernails and your hair. It's just tightly woven together to make that horn. These guys have been hunted for centuries for their hide and their horn, and that is why they are critically endangered. Though they are starting to make a recovery, that's why we have these four here. They're actually from Kruger National Park in South Africa, and they have a translocation program when a species kind of hits a population block and gets overpopulated. Now, these guys have actually been introduced to the Colorado River as well as parts of Northern California. They're actually...
Hats on? Hats on? Look at the little baby. That's a little Sophia. That's a little Sophia. That's you.
Вот она стоит, смотри, вот она. Можно помахать мне ручкой. Вот она.
Now these guys have actually never been domesticated because they have neither the endurance of a horse nor its gentle nature. And they can actually raise their internal body temperature to over 47 degrees, meaning that they don't sweat as much. These guys have their own unique set of spots, each of them. Actually, this guy on our right-hand side is a good example of the fact that their necks are actually not as long as their legs, which means they have to spread their legs in the front if they ever want to bring their head down to either.
Да, двумя ножками. У них задние ножки дождь.
They all have this white coloration on the top of their tail. Only the male will grow antlers. And here on our left-hand side is a better look at the yak. Both the females and the males will grow that coat as well as the horns.
Хочешь посмотреть? Нет, уже надоело. Надоело. Вот какая антилопа. Видишь, як лежит там.
And here's another good look at the nil guy there. The tawny ones are the family. The female will grow antlers or horns that are around 3 inches or so, but the males will grow horns that are 5 feet long and spiraling. You can see one just eating out of that bucket there. Males of these guys will also grow the antlers, and they're actually the fastest growing bone of any mammal. They grow.
Мы выйдем потом. Спасибо. Привет, гуси у нас тут. Пруду. Какой прудик маленький. Привет, гуси. Гуси, да.
So for any football fans out there, the Buffalo Bills actually.
Okay, so patapos na. Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
We're done. Pabalik na kami sa aming